Good morning, students. This is your Maths 1 online teaching session. And today also we are going to continue with the second chapter, that is quadratic equations, part 5. Okay. In the previous session what we have done, let us quickly recap. We have learned the general form of a quadratic equation. What is it? Ax square plus bx plus c is equal to 0. Is there any condition that is required? I hope you remember that. Yes, that this A should be a non-zero real number. Yes, A, B, C should be real numbers. From this, A should be a non-zero real number. Okay. Then we learned methods of finding solution to quadratic equation. In the previous sessions, we have finished factorization method and solved sums based on it. I have given you formula also, how to solve by formula method. Today we are going to do sums based on it. But why do we require this? As all quadratic equations cannot be factorized. You have seen, I have given you example in the previous session that where those cannot be factorized easily. For such, we require a formula method. And the formula is x is equal to minus b plus or minus root of b square minus 4ac upon 2a. This is a formula to remember. Now based on this, let us start with practice set 2.4 to solve the sums by formula method. Okay. Now this is the first question. Now in this I am telling you step by step what are things required to be written even in board exam if such questions come. Okay. The first thing is, when you have an equation, try to compare it with the standard form. So comparing with ax square plus bx plus c is equal to 0. Okay. Comparing means what? Getting the values of a, b, c. Now see, a is here. What is written here? Nothing. Nothing means 1. So a is 1. B, in the place of b what is written? Plus 6. So I can write 6. C, what is written in the place of c? 5. See, when there is no negative sign, no need to write plus 6, plus 5, plus 1. It is understood. But suppose if it is minus here, you need to take the number along with the sign. So my first step is over of comparing the equation with the standard form. After this, the formula is x is equal to minus b plus or minus root of b square minus 4ac upon 2a. I would like you to solve separately for b square minus 4ac. Many don't do this separately. They directly use formula and start substituting in that. But I would suggest you to first find this separately. Okay. B square minus 4ac. So let us find that b is what? 6. So 6 square minus 4. A is 1 and c is 5. So 4 into 1 and into 5. So 20. 36 minus 20 is how much? 16. So b square minus 4ac is 16. Now what is left is to write the formula and then substitute the values in it. Right? Okay. So minus from the formula. B is what? 6. So 6. Plus or minus. How much I have got? B square minus 4ac? 16. So that I will substitute here. 2 will be as it is. What is the value of A? 1. So 2 into 1. I hope you have understood this. What I have done here? First, comparison. ABC we will get. Find B square minus 4AC. Use the formula, substitute, and then see whether what can be done further. Correct? So now this square root of 16. I hope you know that it is 4. So I'll get minus 6 plus or minus 4 upon 2. Okay? So all these steps I hope is clear. From this I will be getting two values. One is minus 6 plus 4 upon 2. See here. And minus 6 minus 4 upon 2. I hope you are understanding it. Correct? So now this is what we have written in the previous slide. Now let us separate the two values. I am not changing the sign of this 6. Many do this mistake. Write it as it is, minus 6 and minus 6. What I am doing here is, I am separating this plus or minus 4. Once I am writing plus 4, then I am writing minus 4. No other change is done in this step. What is done? I am separating these two values, plus 4 and minus 4. Okay, then let us simplify it. Minus 6 plus 4 upon 2. Minus 6 plus 4 is minus 2. Minus 6 minus 4, minus 10. It can be further reduced. See, it can be divided by 2. So minus 2 upon 2 is minus 1 and minus 10 upon 2 is minus 5. So I have got the two values of x. Since it is quadratic, degree is 2. We are going to get two answers. Correct? And we have got, write this as a final answer. Minus 1 and minus 5 are the roots of the given quadratic equation. I hope all the steps are clear to you. Yes? Let us move to the next question. I have taken the fourth sum from it. Why? Whereas the second and the third, they are similar, easy ones. I am going to give you that as homework. Okay. I hope you are writing it as well. Please write along with me. So see the fourth one. 5m square minus 4m minus 2 is equal to 0. First step what I have told you, compare it. Now while comparing also, since variable used are m, I am comparing it with am square plus bm plus c is equal to 0. You can write ax square plus bx plus c is equal to 0 as well. Okay. Now what is a? 5. Correct. What is b? In the place of b, you can see here minus 4. So take the number along with the sign. B will be minus 4. C is minus 2. I hope you have understood this. Then b square minus 4ac. Substitute. Minus 4 the whole square minus 4. A is what? 5 and C is minus 2. Now see this. Very important thing. Many do this mistake. Square of a negative number is positive. Do not write here minus 16. It is plus 16. Correct? Then minus into minus is plus. 4 5s are 20. 22s are 40. So 16 plus 40 is 56. Till here I hope you have understood. Then what is to be done? Another step I'll tell you where students do mistake. You have the habit of writing x is equal to minus b plus or minus root of b square minus 4ac upon 2 with the formula. But this will go wrong here. Why? Because a variable asked in the question is m. So you have to write here m. If it was y or any other variable, you have to write that variable because that is what we are solving for. Okay. So write here m. Do not write x. Correct? Formula. Then what? Let us see the substitution. It is minus b. Minus is from the formula and b itself is minus. That is the reason I am writing here minus of minus 4. Again I am telling you this. Formula itself is having a minus sign and value of b is also minus. So minus of minus 4 plus or minus root 56 upon 2 into what is a? 5. 2 into 5. I hope this step is understood to you. Minus is from the formula. B itself is minus. That is the reason minus of minus 4 is written here. What will happen in the next step? This will become plus 4. Correct? Plus or minus. Now 56. You can factorize it by 2 also. 2 into 7 into 2 into 2. Any way which you understand. I have purposely written it as 4 into 14 is 56, right? Why 4 into 14? Because 4 is a perfect square of 2 that I am going to take out of the root sign. So this is what is done here is factorization. I hope you remember this and you have understood this. Okay. After this, what I will do is I will take this square root of 4. I will take 2 out of the root sign and 14 will remain as it is. So see, m is equal to 4 plus or minus 2 root 14 upon 10. Okay. After this also, many will immediately start cancelling 2 1s are and 2 5s are. Absolutely wrong. When you have two terms like this in the numerator, try to take common first. See, from 4 and 2 I am taking 2 common. So what will be left? 2 plus or minus square root 2 root 14. I am taking 2 out. So what will be left inside the bracket? Square root of 14 upon 10. This step I have taken common from the numerator. Okay. After this I will cancel 2 1s are and 2 5s are. See this. Okay. And what is left is 2 plus or minus root 14 upon 5. Right. So now I will separate the two values. It will be 2 plus root 14 upon 5, 2 minus root 14 upon 5. I hope you have understood this step. See, once this is written, what is to be done compulsory? Do not start cancelling directly like this. Take common from the numerator. Once common is taken, you can cancel it. 2 1s are and 2 5s are. What is left here is 2 plus or minus root 14 upon 5. Final answer can be plus root 14 minus root 14. I hope you have understood this too. Answers how I have got? Yes. And then you need to write the final answer. 2 plus root 14 upon 5 and 2 minus root 14 upon 5 are the roots of the given quadratic equations. I hope you have understood. Yes. Now see the fifth one. Why I have taken this one now? Because it is having a fraction. Let's see how it can be done. See, I am not telling if you start doing with fraction. A is 1, B is 1 upon 3. and c is minus 2, it will go wrong. That is right. If you are comfortable with fraction, it is okay. But I feel we should get rid of the fraction first before we start comparing and solving. So what I will do, there is a 3 in the denominator. I am going to multiply throughout by 3. So multiply both the sides by 3. This will get multiplied, it will become 3y square. When I multiply here by 3, 3 and 3 will get cancelled. Only y will be left. 2 into 3 is 6. Shift it on this side to bring it in the standard form. So 3y square plus y minus 6 is equal to 0. Now after this, there is no new step. Whatever we have done in the previous two sums, same way we have to do. First thing is comparison. Ay square plus by plus c is equal to 0. A is 3, b is 1 and c is minus 6. Yes, c minus 6, so I am taking with the sign. Find out b square minus 4ac. So 1 square minus 4 into 3 into minus 6. 1 square is 1. Minus minus is plus. 4 3s are 12. 12 6s are 72. 72. Correct? So 1 plus 72 is 73. It is a non-perfect square. You cannot factorize it. So it has to be left as it is in the root sign. See now. Formula. Since variable used is y, I am writing it as y is equal to minus b plus or minus root of b square minus 4ac upon 2a. I hope till now you have learned this formula also by heart. Yes? Okay. Now let us substitute the values. Minus from the formula, b is 1. So 1 plus or minus, what is b square minus 4ac? 73. 2 into, what is a? 3. 2 into 3. Okay. So at the most what can be done after this? Since 73 is a non-perfect square, it will be left as it is here. Okay. You can do 2 3s are 6 in the denominator. So you have got y is equal to minus 1 plus or minus root 73 upon 6. Okay. Now what you have to do is just separate the two values. See. Plus root 73 minus root 73. Remaining, there is no change in the sign. Do not change the sign of 1. That is minus 1 as it is. What we have to do here is separate these two answers. Plus root 73 upon 6 and minus root 73 upon 6. I hope you have understood this. Yes. Then final answer. Minus 1 plus root 73 upon 6 minus 1 minus root 73 upon 6 are the roots of the equations. I hope it is understood to you. Okay. Now today what I have done is solved sums based on formula method only. No other method, nothing else I have taught you. Formula method, I have solved few sums based on it. These are 3 homework sums which you will do immediately wherever you have solved this exercise sums along with me. Yes, immediately after that, please try to do this sum as test sums. Do it on your own in your notebook itself. Try to understand how much you have really understood from this session. Okay, solve these 3 sums so that this practice set will be over. Next session I will be starting with the next practice set. I hope you have understood whatever we have learned today. Okay, thank you.